Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the University of Virginia and the Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends. They hope to teach a lesson in this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Cavaliers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Makes the quick grab. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Let's take a minute and think about Tulane. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. So the offense picks up 15 yards after an egregious blunder on special teams. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Morris. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to...
Throws toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Not the start the offense wanted to have. They had to punt the first time out. And here on the opening play of their second drive, they're going backwards. If they're going to run the football, these big guys up front, they've got to do a better job.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Working on the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he's got it inside the 25.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time. And the offense gets a huge explosive play.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Turner. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. First and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Batted into the air near the goal line.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. He's looking to pass. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. So the third down screen just gets torn apart, and they'll get nothing.
And I get it. I get a screen on third down. You're expecting pressure, try to run the screen right behind it, but the defense did a really good job. You could tell they saw it, made a great individual play, breaking on the football, getting the running back on the ground.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Holds it in on the left. Off to the races. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Virginia.
Man, you talk about flipping the field in a hurry. Maybe you're thinking run the football, create a little space for my offense. Now they're taking shots way down the field, 98 yards to the house. What a huge play for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Callaway. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now 2nd and 10. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
First game of the year, you're always worried about turnovers, right? And this guy has the ultimate nightmare on his first touch of the year. Puts the ball on the ground. He's got to be able to flush that out now. You got to get ready to go play the next play.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's... this coach wants them to play every week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Finds his tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Tulane right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
And the quick shuffle pass. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Touchdown, Greenway! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll ride his man on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Morris. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Sends it back in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Virginia. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him at the 28.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Hayes. And he'll be brought down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Third in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. This quarterback part of their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll immediately call timeout. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He's in open space downfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Cavaliers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback on the keeper. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Going right to work up top. Now improvising. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Looking to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Second down, he'll throw it. Sets up the screen. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. There he got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tulane. And the comeback is on. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. UNLV looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 25 to UCLA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Leaves it with the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Morris. With the catch, it's Thomas. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. He'll keep it himself. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
A really good play by this defense. Seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Rush is on him. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
Well, on third down, they go to the running back screen. They're able to get a couple of yards, but not enough for the first. What do?
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. And the Cavaliers are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on fourth down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
They want that clock to run. Turning on the Jets. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That's reeled in. It's Hayes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
Runs through a tackle. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that, just consistent.
Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. And the Terrapins ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Florida Atlantic races to the line. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Terrapins offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
The ball squirts free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, you always worry about turnovers in the first game, and for this young man, he's got to be able to turn the page. I know that was his first carry of the year. He puts it on the ground. That's the nightmare scenario, but you got to be able to watch that and flush it out. You got to be able to play the next play.
The Owls can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Sands. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Messer. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Owls come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Henry. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Messer. fighting off the defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Sands. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Colorado found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A prime example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Boulder. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Terrell. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. It's caught. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. QB draw. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead's extended a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Safe completion on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Webb. deep cut there. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Now facing a 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Got the quick pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Owls in the hurry up. They'll go to the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Breaks the tackle. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wilson. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 7. And, guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Quick completion to the right. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Owls! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Washington. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. Third down play from the gun. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Good timing on the quick out. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The give on the inside. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. Shakes off the defender.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Crosses the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Washington. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. He splits the uprights. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Sands. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his man. It's Henry. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he found a space on the right. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense had the look they liked. Tight ends are such matchup problems because of their size and because of their athleticism. And this offense does a nice job moving this guy around, especially in this area of the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Scrambling away. Running into the open space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Gets it out quickly. At the 35, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Creates a little space. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Webb. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going deep. Got it inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The give. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabs behind the line. It's Sands. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points over the break. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Henry. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Washington. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
He's moving out of the pocket, and he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Terrapins are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give to the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Washington. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Going to sling it on second down. Flips it out on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Florida Atlantic races to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. No huddle offense to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Offense lining up quickly. Grab behind the line. It's Messer. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Takes it from the gun on third down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Snagged in the middle. It's Henry. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Caught in the backfield. It's Messer. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just keeps slinging it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day. This one from 23. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
To the air. It's Washington. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Pulls and fires complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wow. Oh, he's got some space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And the Terrapins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Using his legs, it's Ray. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. So at this point, I expected them to go for it here. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Got a man. It's Henry. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. To the air, it's Washington. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. They booted away on 4th down. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Smith. Smashes ahead. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Handoff from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. It's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun. Wants to pass. Moving. Keeping the eyes downfield. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Ray. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
This drive will open from the 15. Caught in the backfield, it's Henry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Makes the catch. It's Messer. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Give to the running back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They boot it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Dropping back, it's Washington. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Buying some time. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami got blown